Much again for your time, for the time that you have taken to come out this evening. Just before I call on our last speaker, I do not want to break protocol. In fact, all protocol must be observed. We are in the city of the Lord Mayor, Catherine Kamsi, and I am just going to ask her to come and say a word of welcome to you all. Ma'am, a round of applause for her.
Good evening, everybody, and first of all an apology because I think I was to be here to launch the Educate the Girl afternoon, but also just to say I had the privilege yesterday of having Kenny Calgo inside in the Lord Mayor's office with his family and with members of your community as well. And you know, I just have to congratulate you on the theme of the event this afternoon and this evening on Educate the Girl, because it's when you raise this issue not alone at home in Nigeria or in Africa, but that you also raise this issue here in the local community in Cork. Because, you know, we're only a generation, if you like, away from where ye are now. And how you make progress and how you change it is by making it a political platform and making it a political issue. Because when we come to vote, women make up in Ireland, and I'm sure right across the world, we make up over 50% of the population. And it's now unacceptable, really unacceptable, that we still are in a state in any corner of the world where women are not treated equally to men. And I think, as I say, congratulations on that subject and in highlighting it. Because as Kenneth said, you know, when you don't educate a woman, you then affect the whole education of your community, of your parish and of your country. Because when you educate the woman then goes on to set the standards and the drive within her children and within her community. The woman is still and has always been the main educator in any society. And as I say, by not giving that opportunity to women, to secondary school in particular, you know, and I congratulate those within the Nigerian community and within the Nigerian government that are now making that drive. And you know, it isn't a long time ago, because when you go to Educate the Girl, you move into other areas as well. And when I started work first day, I was only a month working when the government had changed the policy in this country, because there was a time when you were a woman in Ireland that you didn't have a vote, but there was a time in my time when you were a woman that you actually had to give up your job within the public service. If you were a teacher, if you were a member of working in the revenue, working in social welfare, you actually had to give up your job and couldn't return to work. And that's not, as I say, it isn't 2 generations ago, but it's a generation of my time. So we always have to keep changing and rejecting what's not acceptable. I'm delighted as well that we have also with us here this evening Greg Butler from Rotary. And Rotary are a world organisation, and I must say about Rotary is one of those organisations that work in the background and don't put their name out there, but they're one of the organisations that have been part of the eradication of polio right across this world. And again, I grew up in a time when polio was in my community and is now gone, but there are still parts of Nigeria and still parts of Africa where polio still exists. And polio is something that no child should be subject to, but it is, you know, but it is still an issue. And I thank Rotary for the work that they do in eradicating polio. And say well done and congratulations for that. As I say, polio leaves people with a disfigurement or with a disability that they have to carry for the rest of their lives. And to think that there is injections there and there is medication that should make that eradicated worldwide. So again, thank you to Rotary for doing that. So I suppose before I finish, just to say, you know, congratulations again on everybody in working on Educate the Girl. It's a worldwide campaign that, you know, is particular to your own country, but I say is an issue in many other states as well. And to hear Kenneth speak so positively and seeing it as an issue and seeing it as something that finance needs to be targeted to, and not alone educate women at a junior level, but at a second level, and then creating opportunities gender-wise like men do. And I hope that that's the argument and the thing. But as I say, a long way to go, but it can happen very, very fast. In fact, it can happen overnight. If there's a will, there's a way. So, Garamila Mila Malgrave, and thank you for the invite to speak here this evening. Thank you very, very much.